get it, let's get it. What's happening, we trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking with me, man. We should be good today. Now that sound should be sounding great. I took a little extra time out my day to make sure it was straight. You understand? Let's get it. Give me ones in the chat if everything sounds lovely. How you doing this morning? We in the building, man. Shout out to everybody rocking with me. Please hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. Shout out to Michael Lockhart. Shout out to Kelvin Hicks. Shout out to Jameson Taylor. Shout out to Double R. Shout out to Fish82, the buzzer beat in the building. Hector Colin, what's happening? Shout out to Metris Adams, what's going on? Shout out to everybody in the building rocking with me, man. Please hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. We should be sounding excellent this morning. Let's get it. I apologize for yesterday, man. My mic was super loud. I couldn't figure it out. It's like 17 different volumes in here, you know what I'm saying? So forgive me, you know what I'm saying? But we back rocking. I should be sounding great today. Let's get it. Shout out to everybody rocking though, man. We got our Cowboys doing interviews in the combine, you understand? Shout out to damn Dizzle in the building. What's happening, sir? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got our Cowboys doing combine interviews, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna take a look at a few of these players they talking about. And you seen Mr. Mike McCarthy, and you know, it's rumors saying that we finna do something big. You know what I'm saying? You know they talking my language, you understand me? But let's get this thing jumping. You know why they hate us, because they ain't us. Let's get this trap round the corner. Let's get it, y'all. Appreciate everybody rocking. Let's get it. Yeah.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
We in the building this morning, baby. Let's get it.
Back the same day. Ain't no looking back. Came a long way.
Hey,
I know that
shout out to Aaron Ball. Shout out to Jarvis Young Senior. What's happening, sir? Bruce got the toxic juice. Mr. Lloyd King, Regina Green. Hey, big bars in the trap today, man. Let's get it. Shout out to DC Johnson, Michael Lockhart, Scott Ricks on Facebook. Let's get it. Yeah, Bruce. I had some technical difficulties yesterday, but we rocking today. Let's get it.
I probably average your career.
Let's go.
One day hating on it, probably wanna kill.
Yeah.
When they got our own band, we hollin' a deal. Long little CEO, CIP the dollar.
Let's get it.
Took my brother.
Shout out to Kimberly Morris in the building. Andre Mosley, Joe Trenchon, Peter Rizzo. We got Facebook in the building. Let's get it. Y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. I'm feeling good this morning. Let's get it.
I can't see a thing. This money in my face. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Ain't no looking back.
We
came a long way. I know that they mad, but just let them hate. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. Cause we just getting cake and they just in the way.
Hey, y'all know what time it is, man. Go by Landlord from Alabama, you understand? Your plug for everything about America's team, if you didn't know, aka
it's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
We in the building today, man. My apologies once again for my technical difficulties yesterday, man. Y'all know I want to let y'all know, sorry, but look, I do have kids and they do meddle. We know them kids be meddling, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to just sit up here and blame my kids, but you know I'm going to blame my kids. But I'm going to tell you right now, it is like 7 different volumes on my system. It's a converter, it's some on the mic, it's some in the computer, it's some on the program. Like it's at least 7 different volumes, y'all, so forgive me. But we in the building today, y'all. So, you know, I strive for perfection, so I do want to make sure I get my stuff together, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Y'all know where y'all at, though. I'm sure y'all are where you are. You know what I'm saying? You might feel like you at work. You might feel like you at home. You might feel like you looking at me on the phone. But I'm telling you, you are right here with me in the trap, sir. So let's get it. Okay. we got some breaking news. Yes, sir. You understand me? Breaking news from the Star in Frisco. Maybe not the Star in Frisco, but the trap right there across the street. There's a lot of stuff out there saying that we finna do some big things, y'all. Hey, they sound like they on my side now. They sound like they talking landlord language, don't it, y'all? Have they been trapping with us? You understand me? Peter Rizzo say he loving the graphics. I appreciate it. And it sound good. You know, I can scream now without hurting y'all ears. You know what I'm saying? Hey, they said word on the street. Hold on, Chris. Is that a bad ear? You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure anymore. You saying you can't hear me, sir? Let me know. I see an ear emoji. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, man, it's a lot of people, a lot of rumblings saying that we might do something big. And you already know what's on my radar. I'm looking at something like this. You know what I'm saying? This is what I consider big. You know, either DeAndre Hopkins, you know, Jalen Ramsey, or, you know what I'm saying, Stephon Diggs, somebody along those lines, sir. So I'm hoping Dollar Bill Jones ain't over here swindling us, or, you know what I'm saying, but being you know what I call it, a penny pincher billionaire. You know what I'm saying?
Bill! Shut down! Pay no country boy nothing! Nothing!
Hopefully we ain't doing nothing like that, nothing nefarious to that degree. Well, Stephen Jones calls something big a practice squad move. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he said he listening for the news. Okay. You scared me now. If you weren't here yesterday, I had a rough day. My microphone was loud as all outdoors, and all you heard was confusion. You understand? The Jarvis Young says Bobby Wagner. Hey, I would consider that big too, but not to the degree where you gotta announce it being big. You know what I'm saying? That's slightly alarming, Mr. DeJarvis, when you think about it, because if you saying that's big, to me, that just means we finna pay a whole lot of money for Mr. Bobby. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I wouldn't mind having Bobby. You know what I'm saying, Mr. Wagner? But I don't want to pay a whole king's ransom for him. I do not want to give an arm and a leg for Bobby Wagner either now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. Shout out to Coach Marv in the building. What's happening, sir? He said all they are doing is DAC extension. Nothing else can be done before that, landlord. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It is levels to this, Mr. Coach Marv. It is levels. You're absolutely right. And it is some things I do want to see them do before they get to trying to, you know, worry about the neighbor's house. You understand? We got things to take care of, Mr. Coach Marv. You know, you can't save your house. I mean, the neighbor's house when your house on fire. You can't do that, Mr. Coach Marv. You know, you got to do things in sequential order. It takes time. You got to do it in correct order of business. Is a thing for real. Shout out to Matt Fry with the first super chat of the day. I appreciate you, sir. He says, hey, how you doing today, landlord? I'm happy today. I'm good with Wagner or LVE. Hope we get in Cooks, D-Hop, Jerry Judy, or Cooks or OBJ. Yeah, I would love any of those players. I like D-Hop. You know what I'm saying? He a little long in the tooth, but I would love Jerry Judy. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a Bama kid. I can't help it. So I'm super big on Jerry Judy. I feel like he would change this team. I feel like he's a phenomenal route runner, electric, bursty. He can do a lot of things. And I feel like OBJ would be an excellent slot player. So, hey, I love it. Shout out to Dallas Sports 1977 in the trap with us. What's happening, sir? He says, landlord, brother, peace. Keep up the great content. Blessings to you. To y'all brothers and sisters of America. I've been out with pneumonia. Good grief. I hope everything is well. I hope everything is well for you, Mr. Dallas Sports 1977. You got our prayers with us. I believe you mean with the influenza or something like that. I think that's what you mean. The flu or pneumonia or something like that. I'm not sure. But you got our prayers and our you know, our thoughts are with you. Hopefully you get well soon, sir. You know how we do. We love you in the trap. We love everybody. You know, we are loving trap. We want peace and love in the trap. Unless you the ops, you know what I'm saying? Then you just gotta pass me a lighter.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter, I'm trying to smoke me out.
But did y'all see all of this foolishness going on Twitter too, man? It's some more breaking news in Eagle Land. You know what I'm saying? Man, this finna be quick, but those Eagle turd birds are in their feelings, y'all. They are in their feelings. Ooh. I'm so glad AJ Brown ain't a Cowboy, bro, because if he was a Cowboy, that'll be headlines everywhere. Every time Juju Smith-Schuster say a word, he getting his feelings. This boy is very sad. Man, Mr. AJ Brown, somebody need to take his phone. Because you do know to the victor goes the spoils, don't you, sir? You do know when you lose, you have to deal with the trash talk. That's a part of it, sir. What is wrong with you? I don't see how you don't understand this, sir. You got to take that L. You got to know when to take that L, sir. You know what I'm saying? You got to know when to take your L. You got to know when to take that back seat and hush up. You know what I'm saying? He just still talking like he won the Super Bowl or something. What is wrong with this young man? He got mad at Juju Smith-Schuster for sharing a skit. And it was about the Eagles, you know what I'm saying? But you got to understand, bro, y'all been talking back and forth all this time. You got to know when to take it on the chin and hush up. Now you looking like a coward. You threatening the man left and right. He done called Juju Smith-Schuster everything under the sun but a child of God. You understand? But that was just a little Eagle topic. But, man, who do y'all consider big? Good grief, Mr. Brian, Cowboy Brian with the $50 super chat. Sir, I appreciate you, sir. Good grief. Good grief, sir. I really appreciate that, man. Y'all just don't know how much this stuff help us out to keep me doing this every day. This needs to be all in this year. We got a window with our defense to get it done. Get Dak some weapons, man. Good grief. Shout out to you, Mr. Cowboy Brian, man. You just came and stole the show. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Honest to God, I really do. It's gonna help us out a lot. But man, this is one of the biggest things. Shout out to landlord from Wakanda, Mr. Samuel Rowe in the building with a $2 super chat too. He said, we dogs ends trade AJ Brown to light skins for free. Nah, we good over here. Don't be putting that evil on us, Ricky Bobby. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. Shout out to Chill Bill, Regina Green. But man, Cowboy Brian, no lie, I've been waiting on the Cowboys to commit, man. We need that ring. Because to be honest, man, y'all know it was a little greasy talk when it came to Dak getting his money the first go round, right? So, you know, you gotta give the haters a little leeway when they say that they don't believe in Dak and all of that type of stuff. But for me, I feel like if they actually go and get somebody, like actually push their chips in the middle of the table, that's a great sign showing us that they really believe in this football team being able to get it done. That's what I want to see. So for them to be playing scared money, that right there, to me, that means you got some doubt in your heart. That right there is concerning, sir. You know what I'm saying? But the way I feel about young Ryan Dakota, I feel like if you surround him with the proper amount of talent, if you make those throws just a tad bit easier, similar to Mr. Jalen Hurts, you know what I'm saying? Give him some 2-3 yard open receivers from time to time. You know what I'm saying? At least let him do something along those lines. And I feel like that can do a lot, y'all. Like, real talk. I really feel like we can get them. If you give me a premier wide receiver to pair up with CeeDee Lamb, I'm telling you right now, we will be in the Super Bowl, at the very least, NFC Championship. I have those type of, feelings about young Ryan Dakota. I feel like he can do it, y'all. I really do. Like, I don't know why he ain't really gave y'all much to doubt, y'all. The man been a phenomenal player ever since he came in the league. You know, we just can't have peanut butter and jelly at the same time. That's what it seems like. It seems like as soon as we get a defense, the offense starts stuttering. As soon as we get an offense, the defense starts stuttering. As soon as we draft a good player, you know, he turns out to be Taco Charlton. Like, I just want you to understand, man, all of those things are not on the shoulders of one player. That shouldn't be the way it is. I understand how some people view it, but that shouldn't be the way it is. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different variables that contribute to us not getting to the promised land every year. So I feel like if we could see our players, it's at least the Cowboys, like Stephen Jones, you know, if we could see Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones actually committing, you know, pushing the chips in the middle of the table, that's a huge sign for our future. I feel like that'll be a great sign for Dak Prescott. You need to be able to tell your quarterback, hey, I'm ready to ride for you, sir. You know what I'm saying? That's why, look what Harbaugh did for Lamar. You remember that playoff series? They asked Lamar. They like, Lamar, you want to go for it? I'm not sure if that was the playoffs. But he was like, you want to go for it? Lamar like, yeah, let's go. You want that confidence, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. Like, this finna be quick. Because I see I missed the super chat, but I don't want to forget my point. So y'all forgive me. But listen. When I was doing my music and stuff when I was young, when my brother gave me the cosign, like, yeah, little bro, you going in, you know what I'm saying? I needed that little confidence. That right there helped me. It propelled me to do even more and gave me some motivation to go even further with it. Sometimes you need people that you care about to give you that little boost. You know what I'm saying? I'm very confident. But sometimes you need a little push. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that'll work wonders for Dak Prescott. The man been doubted since he been in Dallas. You know what I'm saying? So give that man that little push of encouragement. And I feel like so Dak won't have to look over his shoulders. He know that everybody's all in on my guy. And I feel like that's what he missing. Real talk. I feel like he missing that little boost of encouragement and commitment and a couple of weapons. Like, that's what I feel like he missing. Shout out to Michael Lockhart with the $5 super chat, sir. I appreciate you, sir. He says we need Jared Judy and OBJ for Dak. Hey man, if I can get those two players, sir, we going to the Super Bowl. I don't care what y'all say. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, Cowboy fans say we in the Super Bowl every year. I don't care what you say, sir. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta stop being afraid of being Cowboy fans, sir. Trap. I look at it as a loser mentality if you don't want to go to the Super Bowl. If you don't feel like your team got a shot. Look, why shouldn't we feel like our team got a shot when we was one of the final four in the playoffs, sir? Why shouldn't we feel like that? So don't let these people punk you out of being a real fan. You supposed to be a little crazy when it comes to your team. Like, I'm big crazy over here. I don't care, especially if you are.
Hey, yo, pass me a lighter. I'm trying to smoke me out.
I'm on it, sir. It's whatever about my squad, bro. I'm really like that. Like, the people know, like, the people that know me out Facebook and stuff, like, they don't even gotta, this don't surprise them at all. They know I've been on the front line for my Cowboys since the very beginning. You know what I'm saying? This don't surprise them at all. When they think about trolling a Cowboy fan, they think about me anyway. So this is nothing new. You know what I'm saying? I'm really like that. I'm really on that front line. I believe in my squad, and you should too. This team is on an upwards trajectory, and they looking good, and it looks like we only getting better. We just got further than we did last year. If this was a stock, you should be betting on it. It look like it's going up. You know what I'm saying? If this was a stock, you should be betting on it. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to Mr. Bad Influence Swain in the building, sir. What's happening with you, sir? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we rocking in the trap today, sir. We rocking in the trap today. I got the sound sounding excellent. I'm feeling good. I woke up early. But Yeah, man. Hey, now tell me one thing. Okay, out of all the big moves we can do, what would be the biggest? What would be a announcement worthy move? I call it. You understand me? What would be an announcement worthy move? I say it gotta involve a trade. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be trade involved. Cause if you just signing somebody, how big could it possibly be? You know what I'm saying? Yo, Jedi Shotgun, if you're scared, say you're scared, man. I never let these fans pump me out from being a real fan, man. Hey, I be delusional, I be crazy, but I'm going to be real. This is how I feel about my team, and you should too. If you don't, that's a sad existence to live in. You are pitiful. You understand me? If you can't go into the season with positive vibes, that's on you. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby, I promise you. Because I'ma always rep for my team. Even if we disagree, I'ma still be repping. You understand? Let's see. A lot of people saying, don't do that, Bruce Toxic Juice. Don't do that, sir. Okay, that's what I wanted y'all to do. Yeah, I need crowd participation. What would y'all consider a big move? A big move. Shout out to Cajun Cowboy in the building. Shout out to everybody rocking with us, man. I really appreciate y'all. What would y'all consider a big move, though? Not just a move. You know, I feel like if it's not trade involved, I wouldn't consider it a big move. Because, like, just picking up a pen, like, come on now, Steve. Come on now, Steve. Big Deron Payne. He already signed the tag. I mean, can you trade players on the tag? I ain't sure. Swain says DC how traded 3rd and 5th pick for Lattimore and Jalen Ramsey, man. We get one of them dudes. I ain't gonna lie, I want some firepower, y'all. Y'all know I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some weapons, sir. I'm sorry. Y'all come in here talking defense to me, I'm gonna be like, man, look, we got a decent defense. Shit. I ain't gonna lie, I might be just a tad bit disappointed. Like, I'd be happy if we got Bobby or Jalen Ramsey or somebody, but you know me, I want some weapons, sir. Like, I'd be a little disappointed though. I ain't gonna lie. You come up here and tell me, yeah, we got Bobby Wagner. I'd be like, I'm happy, but I mean, what you gonna do about receiver though, sir? What you gonna do about receiver? Now you talking my language, C. Burleson. Now that's the guy I'm looking at. Being real. I've been hearing rumblings about D-Hop because these players are kind of available. D-Hop bad. I believe he on like the last year of his deal type stuff. But man, we go get DK Metcalf, sir. Hey, Dak finna win MVP. I'm telling you straight up. I'm telling you straight up, bro. Like, I got confidence in Dak. Like, we don't have to agree on that, sir. But I mean, hey, I believe in my quarterback. I believe in my team. I feel like we're gonna ball out, man. That's just me. Shout out to Matt Fry with the $2 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. Trap. Yeah. Jared Judah is definitely my guy, Mr. Matt. Like, that's my guy. You know, that's my Bama guy. I love him. I think he's a phenomenal player. I feel like he's got the short end of the stick being in the NFL with some bad quarterback play and with Russell Wilson, Mr. Sierra. That's just me. I'm sorry. Shout out to the lunatic with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says trade for B. Cook, sign Wagner and DT. I think his name. I can't think his name, but Thomason in free agency. Plus re-sign Dono. We can make some noise. We can make some noise in the playoffs this year. He said trade for B. Cook, sign Wagner and DT Thomason in free agency. Plus re-sign Dono. I ain't gonna lie. I like Cooks, but I don't know how much he gonna move the needle though. I want somebody who like make people be like, good grief. You know what I'm saying? I think Cooks nice, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know how much you gonna move the needle with Cooks. I think it'll make the offense much better. But like, I want somebody who like demands respect opposite of CeeDee Lamb. I want people to be saying good grief now. You know what I'm saying? But I like the rest of that, though. I think you got to sign Dono. Like, I don't even think that's a question. Like, you must sign Donovan Wilson. I feel like he is too much of a part of this team. I feel like he is like the soul of this defense, honestly. Like, don't nobody outside of Micah make more plays than Dono, especially not last year. You know, we can challenge each other to a digital duel about it too. You know how I get down now. We can challenge each other to a digital duel about that. If you look at the film, man, don't nobody on this defense make more plays than it's the three. It's Micah, then Dono, then probably Trey. And DeMarcus Lawrence in there too, but I'm talking about like all over the field type vibes. Man, Dono is a monster, y'all. He was striking like a cobra on that field, sir. That boy be striking like a cobra. But shout out to everybody rocking though, man. He said Cooks is a 1,000-yard receiver. I know, you know what I'm saying? Michael Gallup was once a 1,000-yard receiver. But he is better than Gallup. He better than Gallup, especially right now. But I want one of them other dudes. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I want a DK. I want a Stephon Diggs. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want one of them guys. Shout out to Swain with the $10 super stick. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you, sir. Y'all crazy cowboy. You know, that's just me. Like, I don't know. I like Cooks. I would gladly take Cooks. You know what I'm saying? I would gladly take Cooks. But I don't know if I'm going to just be Super Bowl. I don't know if that's going to make me do that, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to bring them that kind of smoke. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat. He says, DK or Jerry Judy works for me. Man, them two names right there. Now, I know people might be looking at Judy like Cooks. Like, he just all right. But I know personally. This is a personal. I know what he'll bring. You know what I'm saying? I know exactly what he would bring. So, if it's me, if you asking me, landlord from Alabama.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
I'm going to say yes. Sign me up, please. Shout out to Dwayne Brown with the super chat, $5 super chat.
I got something to say. That's all I got to say.
I was about to say, bro, you been supporting so much. You better have a wrench. I appreciate you, sir. He says we gonna make a splash at receiver and still draft one. Yeah, hey, that'll be huge. Now, I've been looking at Tank Dell. I've been working on the Tank Dell film session too, y'all. Yeah, thanks to all y'all love and support and all the donations, man. Y'all done put me in a position to be able to have an extensive college football gallery of film. You know, it wasn't cheap. You know, I had to go looking through every nook and cranny, but hey, you know, landlord found it. I made it happen, so we in the building with it now. You understand me? So, I got film on everybody that we need now, y'all. So, I could look at, y'all want to look at a few of these tight ends that the Joneses then visited with. Like, I'm going to tell you straight up, it's not all that, you know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know if they looking for a blocker or what, you know what I'm saying? Look like they looking for a blocker. That's what it looked like to me. Dallas Sports 1977 said, I talk about your great content on my YouTube channel, Landlord Brother. Cincinnati Bengals wide receiver will help. I appreciate that, man. I'm going to have to check you out. I'm going to have to go look at it. You said Cincinnati Bengals. You talking about T. Higgins. I like Higgins, too. I like Higgins better than Cooks, too. I feel like Higgins will be a big target for Dak. Like, that's something we don't see much. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to B-Bird with the $4.99 for your mind. I appreciate you, sir. He says, Kellen Moore was calling plays to get a head coaching job. Mike McCarthy will call plays to win games. Also, upgrade the wide receiver room with a proven wide receiver via trade or free agency. Sir, you know we on the same page, B-Bird. We on the same page, B-Bird. Hey, shout out to Miss Charlene Evans. Hey, Miss Charlene, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I had for you. I didn't have the time to do it, but I was going to have the button for you. That's Charlene. I said Miss Charlene would have been tripping off of that, man. Hey, on that. I was in here fumbling with this with the whatchamacallit. You know, landlord, I can't pass up on the opportunity for a good joke. You know, that's just me. I'm just a silly guy. But shout out to Dwayne Brown with the $2 super chat. He says, congrats. I appreciate you, sir. Let me see if I can pull up this film right now. Y'all want to look at these little tight ends, you know. It look like they trying to find a blocker, and it don't look like they trying to replace Schultz. So Schultz is safe because these guys, I'm talking about the guys they interviewed with, they ain't looking like that. But let's see. Let me see. Let me see if we can hold on. Let me see. Bam. Bam. Now, shout out to A to Z Sports Dallas with the great article about the people. A to Z Sports. He says they said it's a tight end. Cade Otton out of Washington. Cade Otton is a redshirt senior tight end from the University of Washington. He grabbed 9 career touchdowns, earning all Pac-12 honors in 2020. Otton is already one of the better blocking tight ends in the draft with upside, and as a receiver, he doesn't create a lot of separation on routes, but he has strong with the K hands, and he's a reliable pass catcher. So, hey, that ain't what I seen on the film, honestly, but you know, I didn't watch a whole lot, but from what I seen, the team he was playing for, they kind of used him as a blocker more than likely. But shout out to Calvin Watkins. Y'all go follow him on Twitter. He says Cowboys have spoken with Washington tight end Cade Otton. He will not work out at the combine due to a foot injury. That's already alarming. I'm good. He's unsure if he'll be ready for his pro day. It's a stretch goal. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'm not on that side. I'm good. Given the uncertainty around the tight end position as it pertains to Dalton Schultz deal and Blake Jarwin's health, tight end will be a position worth looking at, especially as we go down this list. And this tight end right here, Grant Calcaterra, I don't know. Y'all know I speak broken English. They said, once again, tight end will be a position worth looking at, even if Schultz gets a new deal with this team. This year's tight end group is too good to overlook. This pony, who played college ball not too far from the stadium, has one of the more interesting stories. As a high school All-American, Calcaterra played 3 seasons at Oklahoma, presumed to be the school's next Mark Andrews. He retired after 2019 season due to multiple concussions. Good grief. He's a fighter, I say that. After sitting out of the 2020 season, he originally announced his decision to play at Auburn. Yeah, I don't know about this guy already, you know. Forgive me. Before opting instead to play for SMU. So, hey, he actually got a little sense in him. In his one season, Calcaterra caught 38 passes for 465 yards and 4 touchdowns, earning second team All AAC honors. Okay. I got a little tape on him. Now, the quarterback, Bailey Zappi, I believe that's how you pronounce that. As a Texas native, Bailey Zappi played 2017 through 20 for Houston Baptist before playing one historic season with Western Kentucky, named the CUSA MVP, and is now all-time FCS single season passing touchdown leader. Good grief, he had a good year, didn't he, sir? I heard of him, but you know, I don't really watch all that other conference stuff, man. I ain't gonna lie, I'm slightly SEC biased though. You know, I watch the Power 5 conferences most of the time. The Dallas Cowboys already have their franchise quarterback in Dak Prescott, no duh, but the position is at a premium. Teams always want to find their next potential Jimmy Garoppolo, a quarterback that a team can develop into a potential starter one day and flip for a high draft capital, assuming they can't become the franchise quarterback themselves. I like that type of mindset too. O-lineman Bernard Hall Raymond, you know. Bernhard Raymond is an Australian-born giant of a man. He didn't start playing football until he was 14, yet he was measured at 6'7", 305 pounds at the age of 24. Raymond is considered one of the best athletes among the offensive linemen in this year's draft. He played tight end during his first 2 seasons at the Central Michigan before switching to offensive tackle due to injuries. It worked out as well as he earned his first All-MAC honors in 2021, and he was named a second-team All-American by Sporting News. If you're just not joining, these are the players that the Cowboys interviewed at the Combine. So it says Raymond said he has an informal meeting with the Cowboys and plan to have formal soon. Combine. Okay, now this tight end, Jalen Watermaker, out of Texas A&M, was a playmaking tight end during all 3 seasons at Texas A&M and 3-time All-SEC player. Watermaker has been receiving buzz since halfway through his Aggies career. Some have even named him the best tight end in the draft. Good grief. Now, I looked at a little of his tape. I didn't see that type of potential, but he is a super big dude who can kind of move, and he was high pointing the football too. Calvin Walker says Texas A&M Jalen Wallace said he had spoken with the Cowboys on possibly being first tight end drafted. It would mean everything to me. Good grief. Watermaker would immediately upgrade the Cowboys tight end position, not just as downfield threat as a receiver, but as a blocker. Despite being an average blocker at the college level, he still be a step up in both regards to where Dallas currently sits at the position. However, Dallas might have to take him with one of their first picks. I'm not a fan of that. I didn't look at Josh Johnson yet. Wide receiver Josh Johnson. To be fair, Johnson met with the Dallas Cowboys last month, but reconnected Tulsa's most target wide receiver. Johnson had breakout year in 2021 with 82 catches, 1,087 yards. He's not a very big receiver, standing at 5'11", 180 pounds. Yeah, he pretty small. I'm bigger than that guy. You know I'm bigger than him in weight, unfortunately. But he has the upside of starting receiver in the slot. Starting his career at Iowa State, Johnson eventually became a part of the Golden Hurricanes and enjoyed steady success before making his mark his final year, playing bigger than his frame on land up in the air. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, he says Tulsa wide receiver Johnson said the Cowboys were his favorite team growing up because of the running back Derek McFadden. Ain't that strange? These kids are young, you know what I'm saying? He said playing with great hands and versatility on offense. He's a bit of a project player. Think of him as somewhere between Cole Beasley, Cedric Wilson in terms of upside and potential. With the state of the wide receiver room the way it is, a player like Johnson could pay off down the line. Now, I looked at a little Cade Mays. No, not him. It's I looked at the other tight end, my bad. But let's see. How many more of these things? We interviewed a lot of people. I think that's it. Okay, I read him. Cade Mays has experience around big names, and he's blocked for big programs. He played his first 2 seasons at the University of Georgia before transferring to Tennessee. Mays has prototypical size for a guard at 6'5", 330 pounds, and has been a full-time starter his entire career. He won't be a plug-and-play guard the Dallas Cowboys will likely need, but he has the experience teams like and skill to be a starter. Okay. He says he met with the Cowboys and had a great film session with Mike McCarthy. Oh, you got a film session. Mr. Cade Mays might be a target, y'all. The Cowboys have a history of taking offensive linemen in the draft and developing them. Players like Terrence Steele, undrafted Connor McGovern have both played early in their careers with positive and negative results. And negative, good grief. Mays could be in the same boat should Dallas opt for a developmental player instead. Running back Isaiah Spiller. Spiller is the most electrifying player on this list, hands down. If you saw Wanamaker play at some point the last 3 seasons, you definitely saw Isaiah Spiller, the 6'1", 220-pound, 2-time All-SEC running back, led the Aggies with just under 3,000 career rushing yards and 25 touchdowns in 35 games. That sounds like a target. Spiller and Devon Achane were reminiscent of Javarsky Lane and Michael Goodson. That must be before my time, as a thunder and lightning type backfield. Despite Achane being the obvious burner, Spiller has plenty of lightning to go with the thunder. He shows good power, patience, and burst out of the backfield. Okay. The Dallas Cowboys are in a pickle when it comes to running back position. Tony Pollard was the better running back last season, and the team is married to Ezekiel Elliott's contract through the 2022 season. Given that both backs dealt with health issues in 2021, combined with a shorter shelf life of NFL running backs, Spiller could be seen as an investment. Okay. I like that. I like those players. I wouldn't be too mad at any of those players except for those tight ends. Those tight ends really didn't wow me that much. But shout out to everybody. I'm not sure what I missed. Y'all know when I'm on that other screen, I really can't see anything. So y'all forgive me. Let me see. But we had a lot of interviews. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to B Bird with the $4.99 for your mind. I appreciate you, sir. He says Kellen Moore was calling plays to get a head coaching job. Mike McCarthy. Oh, okay. I think also upgrade the wide receiver room via trade. I think I read that one. Okay, I read those already. Okay. Shout out to Matt Fry with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says trade wide receiver, draft wide receiver like Josh Downs, Tank Dell. Big wide receiver like A.T. Perry from Wake Forest works for me perfect for the West Coast offensive system too. Okay. Yeah, I got to look at A.T. Perry. I ain't really looked at him yet, and I'm getting to Josh Downs. When I say I ain't looked at him, that means I haven't looked at him in like a detailed, extensive type fashion. I done looked at a lot of other players like in detail. I just got finished with Tank Dell. Excuse me, and I'm very impressed with Tank Dell. I feel like, what's his name? The Toon Kid. I feel like sometimes he be ready to run way too early and Tank be open. From what I've seen after watching like 5-6 games, like from snap to snap, I feel like Tank Dell was always open, y'all. And that's, he was one of my favorite guys when I first seen like his highlight reel. This dude always open. And I seen a game, he cooked Auburn. That was in 2021. He cooked Auburn for like 10 catches, 150 yards. So I feel like it's going to translate in the NFL. All you got to do with Tank Dell is to use him just like Houston used him. They always had him in motion. He always was catching those little screen, little flat routes and slants. He a good deep route runner. I like Tank Dell a whole lot. So if you can find a player like that in the third, I think it's gonna be one of them no-brainers. I think it's gonna be a fool to keep passing up on him. I think a lot of teams gonna look back and like really hate that they passed up on Tank Dell. Like just because of his size. His size is one of the only things that go against him. And I'm not one of those people that champion that type of idea. I feel like size is just size. I feel like it's big players that are football players who can go. I feel like it's smaller players that just are football players and can go. If I was one of the coaches, if I was one of the scouts, I'd be looking for football players, not a prototypical build all the time. Football player is different. If you from where I'm from, if you from where I'm from, you done seen these big old tall dudes, and they just be soft as tissue. They be the ones who getting their lunch money too. Going out the sides all the time, that's how you get caught slipping. That's how you end up in a pickle, like the article just said. That's how you end up in a pickle. Shout out to Matt Fry with another $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says, if we draft a tight end, Luke Schoonmaker, I ain't seen him yet. I can't lie. I'm not mature enough to say that name without laughing, so forgive me. Schoonmaker from Michigan. He's good. He's fast and yard machine too. Get him in the 4th or the 5th round pick. I'm going to have to check him out. And shout out to Matt Fry, the GOAT, with another $5 super chat. He says, last year class, I think, dude, Zappy played for Pats this year, dude. Yeah, so what they interviewing him for? Unless it's another dude with the same name. Because I seen the same thing when I looked him up, Matt. I don't know what they talking about on the article then. Because if he in the NFL, like, what they interviewing him for? Maybe just for the backup. I don't know. I seen the same thing when I looked him up, though. Was that the last year or something? Let me see. Somebody help me out. Was that last year? Did they make a mistake and put him on the did they make a mistake when they put him on the on the interview article? I don't know. Shout out to Miss Daisy Clark. How you doing today, man? I'm in the trap with you. What happened, Chris? He said I'm getting secondhand embarrassment. What I did? Is this 2022? No, it couldn't have been 2022, I don't think. Don't tell me I done read a whole 2022 article. That could be possible now. Hold on. I don't think so. Hold on. That could be, though. Don't tell me. Good grief. Players mess up, too. I could be reading the wrong one. Because I looked at that, I'm like, Zappy supposed to be somewhere else. Shout out to Down Dizzle with the $5 super chat. He said, I got 5 on y'all to hit the like button, help this young man on the advancements of his channel. Man, I appreciate you, sir. I really do. Good grief. Hey, it probably was last year. Y'all forgive me there. Good grief. Dang, you was reading on the old report, my boy. Yeah, players mess up too. Good grief. See, dang, I wish I would have been able to look on the other end. I can't see y'all comments while I'm doing this. Man, I thought I had some sauce. Good grief. Alright. See, when you just Googling stuff, you know. Hey, it happens, man. Good grief. Dang. And I'm talking about I read the whole article, too. Good grief. But I did have some film on some of them guys, too. That's just sad. But we ain't get none of them dudes either. So, okay, hold on. Let's see if we can find the people they really interviewed then. Because I sure did the, when I Googled, that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Man, y'all just wasting my time. I really wish I could have seen that, though. But, yeah, man, I'm hoping that we get somebody big, though, because that's all I want to say. You know what I'm saying? I hope we get somebody like Stefan. I hope we get somebody like DK. To me, my dream person would be DK, though. I seen Zappy. Zappy kind of gave me a red flag, though, but I'm thinking like maybe it's another one. I ain't gonna lie. The Zappy dude made me think twice, though. Yeah, Matt said last year, dude, I know Zappy plays for the Pats. We will, like Boss Cowboy Wood did. It's all good. We messing with you, dude. Everyone makes mistakes, boss. Yeah, that was one of the biggest L's. I wish I had the I wish I had the Boss Cowboy thing, though. But yeah, I really dropped the ball then, y'all. You know, it happens. I done sat up here and read in front of the class a whole old article. That's crazy. Dwayne Brown said we got to put you in our trap. Yeah, man, we got to get it in, man. I appreciate y'all with all the support, though. I really do. Yeah, I'm up here reading in front of the class on the old article. Tyler says, I just want someone like Miko Hartman. I would like Hartman. I ain't trying to pay no top tier money for him, though, Tyler. What you think? Well, how much you'll pay him? Because he might demand a little money. Shout out to Miss Gina L. Chase over there on Facebook trapping with me. You know we got that fried bologna in there for you, man. You know we do. How much y'all trying to pay? How much you trying to pay for me, Cole, though, Tyler? Because I think he going to demand a decent little dollar. I think I looked that up. I think he going to demand a decent little dollar. DP Johnson said Miko is the one open whole field with the kind of speed, with that kind of speed. Yeah, he can be a danger, a terror in the slot too. Like, I'm looking for slots at this point, and like that's what's to offer in this draft too. Just imagine if we do land one of these big name receivers and then we draft one of these slot guys, man. Okay, would y'all? Okay, look, Matt, I know you was mad at me yesterday, but I ain't saying nothing about Zeke. I just was talking about running backs. But now we finna talk about Zeke a little bit. Okay, would y'all sacrifice a contract like Zeke or Tank to get a premier wide receiver or somebody, y'all? What y'all think about that? Even though you don't necessarily have to do it, but you know how the Joneses gonna sell it to you. They gonna be like, hey, we gotta divide the pie. You know how Dollar Bill Jones get down.
Dollar Bill! Shut down! Pay no country bum nothing! Nothing!
Yeah, they said they were trying to help me, and I was just going on, and I'm all on the other screen. Good. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's probably the biggest L I done took on YouTube so far, you know. It happens, man. I can't win them all. Shout out to Michael Lockhart with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says, what if our big deal was Amari Cooper or Stephon Diggs? I seen what's his name? I think that's Professor O. I think he made that joke on Twitter. I was weak. He was like, Cowboys' big move is going to sign Amari Cooper again. Like, man, if they did something like that, man, I'd be pissed off. Shout out to Michael Lockhart. Oh, yeah, you just said that. Shout out to DC4 Life X with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you, sir. He says, I have a better feeling about this season now that Kellen Moore is gone. DC4 Life, let's go, Cowboy Nation. Y'all hit that like button, please, if y'all haven't. Yeah, if you hit that like for the squad, it will not charge a card. But DC4 Life, I feel like losing Kellen Moore and retaining Dan Quinn is two of the biggest moves of the offseason. Regardless of what y'all believe. Because think about this. If what makes me feel like we're going to be better is because we have an experienced play caller that has a bag to go dig in. You know what I'm saying? Like Kellen Moore didn't have those years of experience that he can just go refer to when he get into a pickle. You know what I'm saying? Because Mike McCarthy on the 2nd and 2, you know what Mike McCarthy would have done? He probably would have just simply ran the ball. Or he probably would have did a play action and did a tight end, like a little slant or out to the tight end, probably would have been a wide open touchdown. See, that's why I feel like we're going to be better on just the way our team is built. We're going to be better just because we have the same philosophy throughout the whole building. We're going to be better because of all of those things. Like, it don't have to necessarily be X's and O's. We're going to be better because everybody is on the same page. You understand? It was a tug-of-war battle going on last year. And shout out to Boss Cowboy Sports because they was the first ones that was reporting that I seen. You know what I'm saying? That's who it was. Yeah, hilarious Amari return. Shout out to Matt Bad with the $2 super chat. He says no because that's BS. I'm not fooled by guys. I don't know what you mean. Oh yeah, you ain't gonna be fooled by what if they say that. Yeah, I understand, but that might be what they try to sell us. So like they might try to act like we gotta sacrifice a player contract just to get, you know what I'm saying, get somebody big we want. Like I ain't sure about it, but you know how they get down. He said, want something nefarious to think on? I let Dalton and Tony walk. Ooh, look now. Look, Lord King. That'll open up a lot of money too. Look, if you really want to get real nefarious, we might hear something like this. Yes, sir. Word on the street coming out of the trap real close to Dallas, you understand me? Is that DeMarcus Lawrence has been released. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Tyron Smith, somebody, these people that's taking up a lot of money on the cap, y'all. And like I said, you got to remove the love, man. Like, we love these players. I'm not sitting up here dogging the players. I'm just telling you, okay, look. This just like if you got an old, if you got an old Camaro, the base model, you know what I'm saying? What if I tell you you could trade that in and get the new Scat Pack? You understand me? See, you got to remove the emotion from the player. If I told you, give me that base model Camaro, give me that base model Challenger, and I can get you a Scat Pack. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Would you say, no, I love my car? Nah, you're going to be like, for the same amount of money you paying, you can get you a Scat. You're going to be like, hey, man, give me that Scat. Unless you like me, you don't want to get too many tickets. You know what I'm saying? Because I cannot get away from that American muscle. Hey, landlord, could you look up a couple of players because I think they're going to be good? Sauce Gardner. Hey, don't do that, man. Hey, man, y'all ain't got to troll me like that. That's just crazy. That's crazy, B-Bird. Hey, I think they might be good, too, though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't sure. We got to see how they translate on the NFL level, though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We got to see how they translate, B-Bird crazy. Hey, man, y'all got to let that go. Hey, look, y'all go ahead and rush me now because I don't want to hear this tomorrow. I'm going to be sad. Hey, y'all got me, though. Look, he said, what if it was a 64 Mustang, though? You talking about that classic, boy. I don't know, man. I feel what you're saying, though. Sometimes you don't want to get rid of your classic, though. So I feel you, Michael H. Look, but it better be all original, though. I tell you that, man. I don't want no customizations. I don't want no alterations. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no alterations. Matt Fry with the $5 super chat. I appreciate you. He said, oh, yeah. Shout out to Matt with that. You deserve a bonus. Breaking news, guys. Extended Dak, signed wide receiver with it. $22 million saved with it. Don't drink Jerry Jones and them Kool-Aid, guys. We can have both. Yeah, you right about that. All we got to do is extend Dak and we can get a whole lot of money. You know what I'm saying? We can go turn up in the trend app. You understand? Just signing Dak. So, yeah. You right, Matt. We can't let them trick us. If we extend Dak and lower his cap hit, then maybe extend Zeke for another year or so and give him a lower cap hit, you know, if y'all want to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you lower that cap hit, we can probably still go shopping for a real free agent. So, yeah. William Anthony says, a Law Nation quote, but those old brooms can sweep the corners, yeah, better than the new broom. Absolutely, yeah. You know, that's a southern quote right there, man. You know, Law from the South.
I got something to say, that's all I got to say.
Yeah, that's some old grandma talk right there, because it's true, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, the new broom can't get in them nooks and crannies, you understand? So, yeah, that's why you need a real experienced offensive coordinator. And think about this. If I'm not mistaken, what was Jason Garrett experience as OC before he got to Dallas? What was his experience? He said, hold on, somebody said, I got a 6 to 8 and will not let it go. Hey, you attached to it, man. You love it too much. He said, I got a 73 Mara. I'll die before I let it go. Hey, y'all just messing up my whole analogy. Good. Now, y'all talk about classic cars. I'm talking about the one that came out in 04. You know what I'm saying? You gonna let that go. The one that came out in 2009, you gonna let that thing go. Now, don't act like you gonna hold that down. But, man, I appreciate everybody, man. I'm probably finna, I was just about to say, we finna rock out with HTM after this, man. I know I dropped the ball, unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? But I promise y'all, my intentions was good. But I do have another show to do with Mr. HTM Sports, man. But I appreciate all the love and support, y'all. But, you know, B-Bird, I'm really thinking. See that? Look, that's what I mean. Jason Garrett had no experience either. So we've been dealing with inexperience, learning on the job, so fresh out the DMV offensive coordinators are handling this Hemi right here. So now we finna actually see what life is like running with a real OC that know what he doing. You know what I'm saying? We finna really see what a real OC know what he doing. But yeah, I just took the biggest L in YouTube history today, but you know, it's all good. Players mess up too. I need to do the meme when when Day was trying to get out the car, he was talking fly and he still had the seatbelt on. I need to do that meme for my community, you know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all though, man. We finna rock out right back with HTM Sports with another show right behind. So, man, if y'all want to join us, I really appreciate it, man. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. All love. You already know how it go, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Let's go.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face. I just blew a bag, ran it back the same day. Ain't no looking bad, bitch. Came a long way. I know that they mad, but let them hate. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. And we just getting K and they just in the way. That what make them hate. That what make them hate. Cause we just getting K and they just in the way. Landlord is showing how to ball, boy.
And like I say, 1K, 1 love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.